Welcome back to Auto Vibes, your channel for everything aviation, automotive, and beyond. Today we are diving into an icon of military and utility aviation, one that has just recently bowed out of service but left behind a legacy that few helicopters can match. We're talking about the 2026 Puma HC2, a machine that officially retired in 2025 after decades of reliable service. This review will take a closer look at the exterior, give a short walkthrough of the interior, and revisit the performance that made it a dependable workhorse for so many years. The Puma HC2 was originally a product of a copyright Ross Paschal, later updated by Airbus Helicopters, and it has served a wide variety of roles across multiple armed forces, particularly in the United Kingdom. When you see it on the ground, the first thing that catches your attention is its commanding presence. The exterior design is rugged, practical, and aerodynamic in a way that reflects its Cold War origins but also shows the extensive upgrades it received to stay relevant. With a length of just over 15 meters and a main rotor diameter around 16 meters, the Puma HC2 sits in that sweet spot between compact mobility and heavy lift capability. The airframe has a muscular stance, and the four-bladed main rotor gives it that classic helicopter silhouette that's instantly recognizable. Up close, you can see the composite materials used in the upgrades, improving both strength and weight efficiency compared to its earlier versions. The fixed tricycle landing gear is tall and robust, designed to handle rough landings on uneven terrain and unprepared sites. The tail section is sleek yet sturdy, housing the Fenestron tail rotor, which was refined for better directional stability and reduced noise. One of the Puma HC2's defining exterior features is its large sliding side doors, positioned on both sides of the fuselage. These are built to rapidly load troops, cargo, or medical equipment, giving it the flexibility that made it a reliable battlefield and support helicopter. There are also provisions for external load operations using a cargo hook system beneath the fuselage. Despite its military origins, the Puma HC2 has a purposeful elegance that shows how utility design can still achieve a timeless look. Moving inside, the Puma HC2's interior is strictly functional but surprisingly versatile. The cabin is spacious enough to carry up to 16 fully equipped troops or 20 lightly equipped passengers. The seating layout is simple, foldable, and reconfigurable, allowing the aircraft to switch from troop transport to casualty evacuation within minutes. Noise levels inside are high compared to modern civilian helicopters, but that was never the focus of its design. The cockpit, upgraded under the HC2 modernization program, received new avionics including digital displays, improved navigation systems, and enhanced communication suites. Pilots benefited from modernized flight management tools that made operations safer and more efficient, even in challenging weather conditions or at night. Now let's revisit what really defined the Puma HC2. Its performance. Powered by two turbomaker 1A1 turboshaft engines, each delivering over 1,800 horsepower, the helicopter had impressive thrust for its size. This upgrade gave it better performance at high altitude and in hot climates compared to the original Puma variants. It could reach a maximum speed of around 160 knots, with a service ceiling of over 15,000 feet. The range, sitting at roughly 550 kilometers, gave it solid endurance for medium lift missions. In terms of handling, pilots consistently praised the Puma HC2 for being responsive and reliable. The rotor system was robust enough to manage demanding missions, whether inserting troops into remote combat zones, carrying supplies, or performing humanitarian relief. The upgraded engines also provided a crucial margin of safety, allowing continued flight on a single engine in emergency situations. Over the years, the Puma HC2 earned a reputation for being a helicopter that crews could trust in almost any environment. Although officially retired in 2025, its legacy is still alive. The Puma HC2 demonstrated how an aircraft designed in the late 1960s could, with the right upgrades, remain effective well into the 21st century. Its longevity speaks volumes about the original design, the modernization programs it underwent, and the trust placed in it by military operators worldwide. The Puma HC2 may no longer be flying frontline missions, but it leaves behind a rich history of service, from battlefield support to humanitarian missions. For aviation enthusiasts, it remains a shining example of utility helicopter design, proving that practicality, adaptability, and rugged performance never go out of style. This has been Auto Vibes, bringing you the story of the 2026 Puma HC2. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most dependable helicopters of our time, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more reviews of legendary aircraft, past and present.